Yo YouTube, this is going to be the start of the top 9, I guess. Hold on, let me get this off real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Okay, there we go. I had to turn off the sounds from my thing because it sounded like I was yelling for a bit. Okay. And I've decided to change it to the top 17 classes because I never use Spy in Members' Machine, and the loadout I use doesn't seem to want to work there either, so yeah, let's get started. Started with my least favorite of all the classes, which is kind of strange because I hate healers even more than assassins, but whatever. We have the Spy. The weapon, and you might recognize this weapon from one dude's top 10 classes. And this is video. Loadouts video for each character. But of course, mine are a bit different. I will be borrowing some of his loadouts because they are pretty damn good. I can't remember his name, but he's one of Star's crew. Roommates. I don't know what that means, but whatever. We have the Diamondback. A default knife. I will be changing this out for a strange knife or something once I get it, but the only knife I have right now other than this is your Eternal Reward, or the YER as everybody has, and so Eggling given it its nickname. The Dead Ringer and the AppSap. Now the AppSap, a lot of people have confused with being a new sapper, but it's just really the default sapper with a bit of a tweak. Was that tweak a bit? It makes noise, and this is off engineers while they're destroying it because he's like, nope, didn't get that one. Oh, there's a red wire. I'm gonna attempt something. I'm gonna cut the red wire. And really, this is a pretty good setup for many reasons. A, if you use the AppSap, you can technically get crits with the Diamondback. And if you use your backstab knife, you get backstab. I must have a low blood glucose right now because my right arm is shaking a bit. Either that or I was just holding it straight for too long. Alright. Now, I do have the fancy spellbook, but I honestly think that it's not even going to matter if I have this spellbook attached or not. The Spy is quite literally the one of the slowest classes. He's tied in speed with the Sniper and a few others. I can't remember them right now off the top of my head. But of course, when I play as Medic, when I play a Spy and I choose Medic, a lot of people just go, whatever. Hey, that Medic slow in health. Throw my sandwich at him. As I'm changing disguises. They even see me change my disguise as they throw it, and I'm like, and they're not like ain't attacking me. They're just like, whatever, and just run off. They're like, I'm befuddled by that. No, seriously, this has to be the most fun that I've ever. This has to be the only class that I've used with the Spy that I actually feel a little overpowered with, or even having fun with. The Diamondback will store up crits. Sure, I get killed before I can possibly use them, but still, fucking using this is going to be a lot more better than in having headshots. And I gotta say, if I can get at least 2 crits, I can possibly take out the engineer that was building his sentry's buddies, before even they can know what happened. Now, a lot of people may say, well, what about the Spysicle? Well, that's a good weapon as well to use with this class. As for getting used to the Dead Ringer. And if you're just going to go with my other suggestions for this loadout. Namely, the Cloak and Dagger and then Busy Watch. Now, the Busy Watch and the Cloak and Dagger share a similar skin, except for the Cloak and Dagger gives you infinite cloak, and the Spy Watch just gives you that a few seconds. I prefer the Dead Ringer because of being able to get out of the area really fast. Now, if you do play this with anything besides the Dead Ringer, You're like the Cloaking Dagger or the Invisi Watch, which these are the only 3 real watches just in TF2. You're gonna be really bad at it because you're gonna be going in and trying to take out every single member on the opposing team instead of playing it safe. With the Dead Ringer. And if you accidentally trade your Dead Ringer to somebody for like the Cloak and Dagger or a bear knife, bear looking knife, you're gonna be in worlds of trouble. Now, this is my first class, so if it seems strange that I don't have any hats or anything, don't worry, it's just because I haven't bought anything for the spy. I might have something, let me check actually. I do have Skeletal Spy, but of course that only works on Halloween. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have anything worth using on Spy. Sure, a lot of people have stated, oh, you're a Gib Snoop. But of course the party hat doesn't look like it's part of the Spy. Next up will be possibly my loadouts for Sniper or Medic. It just depends on which one I really don't like that much. Or maybe it'll be Heavy. And before you guys start posting in the comments, you don't fucking like Medic? You're an asshole! Blah 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 blah, you're dumb! Listen to me when I say this. The Medic, I don't hate. This is my load. The only one I technically can say that I hate is Spies. And that's only on the opposing team. And plus, I actually play as Medic more often than I play as my favorite classes. And this is in Man vs. Machine. I play as Medic. Medic when there is no Medic. Because I'm the only one on my team that a lot of people think and can do it. I can't. I know I can't because I suck as Medic. But everybody knows that we're gonna fucking die if there isn't a Medic. At least pretending to Uber people. So, yeah. That's all. Peace.